Hey guys, what's going on? By the title, I am very pissed off right now. Why? Because I just recorded 2 episodes of SkyBlock, and the audio wasn't being recorded by Soundflower into QuickTime, and there was no audio the entire game. There was only game audio. There wasn't input. So I condensed it all down into one, and I actually figured out how to get it work because Macs are stupid and updates are stupid. So here's what happened. I explained it, I think, in the beginning of this episode. I can't remember. Of the 10th episode that I recorded, technically. What ended up happening was my external hard drive turned into a backup when I accidentally deleted the quest for the Golden Creeper file. I turned it into a backup system to see if I could recover it because I didn't know how the backup system for Macs worked. It ended up not working the way I thought it was going to work, and ended up I didn't want my external hard drive to be a time machine backup system anymore because I can't store things on it. What ended up happening was I tried to unencrypt it because I encrypted it, and that's why I couldn't do anything on it, and that messed it up, basically. That, for lack of a better term, effed it up. I will say that, but I won't say that. And it was just bad. It was just bad. And I ended up having to restart my entire computer because I messed something up on it, and I did something, and I unencrypted it, and the hard drive thought it was 2 hard drives, and long story short, I just had to reset the entire thing, and I fixed it, but I also upgraded to OS X El Capitan. Well, apparently, when Apple decided to change El Capitan, they made it so that Soundflower was a lot harder to get. They broke it, basically, so I had to downgrade to an older version of Soundflower just to be able to get it to actually recognize that Soundflower actually existed. And guess what happened then? It was dumb. It was stupid. It was livid, man. Livid. And I got it to work, and I thought I got it to work, but then the channel wasn't recording the blasted audio, inner audio, and I don't know why, and I can't figure it out. So I figured, and because they made it so that you had to use the audio source file in the actual Mac to be able to configure things, so I configured the blasted aggregate device in my audio setup thing to actually record both audio in-game and out-game, input and output, so that's good. So I'm going to explain what's going on in these episodes. That's why I'm doing this. It's like a timeout chat. So in the beginning of the episode, I found out there was a couple new enchantments. One of them gave you nourishment, would feed you every, I think, minute or so, would feed you when you're hungry, and then another one was XP. I'll go over it in the next episode, guys. I am just so pissed off right now, right? And it's just like, why? And I hate Macs right now because of this. All of a sudden, it's because of the Mac, and it's just, like, Apple thinks they know what they're doing. Like, I have a friend who's an Apple fanboy, basically. He's like, Macs are great, Apple's great. But it's only good for security. Macs aren't simple at all. It's so dumb how ridiculously complicated they make these things. So what we're going on here in this episode, we made a big nether wart farm. I was gonna at the end of the episode mine out the entire nether wart farm for you guys, but it wasn't grown yet, and it's finally full grown. So I'm happy about that. And I'm so mad because it was so much time I put into this, and I wanted to get it out, but it's just so done. So I didn't do any cutting or anything like that. I just let it flow because of the time lapse, and I honestly don't give an F about it right now. Yeah, I'm so mad. And that's why, I explained why I was trying to get a video out every other day, and I was doing okay with that. I think it was last week. I can't remember. I was doing okay with it, and then it ended up, this happened, and I couldn't do it, and I'm trying to get this episode out, and I wanted to get 2 episodes out for you guys, but now I can't because I just wasted 2 things of content that I could have done for 2 episodes, and that pisses me off so much, just because I should have listened to the audio first, and now I'm gonna do that every time I do an episode because I want to see if it actually captures the audio, and I'm going to do a test run in a little bit. So each of these should be 15 minutes. We're at the 5-minute mark, and I'm just, yeah, like right there, there's a cut. So now we plant some netherworts and such, but guys, I'm so just pissed. I'm pissed, and it's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna cuss or anything like that, but I will be not extremely vulgar, but I mean, the chunk, with 1.10 came the F3 and G thing that shows you the chunks, and why I'm doing that is because I don't know the render distance of the server, and I explained it like some of the 4 farms on the corners that we made, they don't all grow when we're near them, even in a grinder. Some of it grows more than others, and that's because of the chunk distance. And I think I figured out that the chunk distance is 3. I need to find a mod that might be able to tell me that, because I need to know, because I literally built those things thinking I was close enough that they would grow, but apparently they're not, because they're not in the render distance of the actual server, which means not everything grows in it, and it's just ridiculous. And for the netherwart farm, most of it is you can stand on one spot and everything pretty much loads except for maybe a corner of a side, and I did IG grant. I stayed on the IG farm, and that's what pretty much happened. And then I finally got it all to grow, so that's what's going on. Hopefully, it's been 6 minutes. I have to talk it to I'm pissed off. What I was gonna do was try and overlay the video regularly with my voice, so that would be 60 minutes of me actually talking again. But it wouldn't have matched up because nothing was working, and apparently the background audio for some reason was canceling out the in-game audio, the output, and I don't know why. And I'll check on that again to make sure that's not like legitimately broken for some reason. But I'm just honestly, I've never been more mad in my entire life for what happened. Oh, we will also be working on the slime farm hopefully soon. I need to get Daniel. I need to contact him. I'll actually do something. I need to get Skype on my phone to message him. I'm gonna see if he's around right now. Around. Sorry guys, I'm just like done. I need filler, so I need to get other things. I need to get I'm blasted. I need to get Skype because Daniel can only get Skype messages when he's at his house. He doesn't have Wi-Fi access because his house sucks. And sucks with Wi-Fi, or I don't think they have it yet. So I'm just not in a happy mood. Let's go to there we go. So yeah, so we did the underground part of the I'll just have to show everything off again, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm pissed off. I've said that a lot. And it's not fun. It's just like, why? Why did this happen? Why? Why? I should have checked. Because I thought everything was fine, but because Apple is dumb, and they think they can do whatever the hell they want. It's just, like, it's like, oh, we'll make it more convenient. This is how it should be. It's privacy issues. No, it's not. They don't care. If a company like Sunflower put out their application out to the public for free, privacy is not an issue. And that's what I've read about why this is happening. It's because Apple was concerned about privacy issues, either for Sunflower or them, which doesn't make any sense because that's dumb. The main reason why I think they did it was because they wanted to get their actual device that they installed in there used, because no one was using it. But that's like, this is, like, I now understand why people hate Mac so much. Because Apple's all about trying to get what they want, and it's just not right. So, we're starting into episode 11 now, I believe, yeah. You might need to edit this out. Yeah, I'm probably going to edit that part out. You probably didn't see it. So, in this episode, we decided to make an acro grinder. That wasn't fully grown. Like, that spot right there I talked about, some of it didn't grow because it wasn't loaded, because I was not close enough. So, oh no, this was not the start. This was not the start. It was still the same thing. I think, yeah. I did this morning, I think. I can't remember. Did I do it this morning? Yeah, I think I did. Hold on, let me check. I need to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, no, this was what I just did today, too. So, yeah, what I ended up doing at the end of that episode was I revamped the timer system for the mining station with a comment of a subscriber. His name was Saul, and then at the end of it was FTW. And the main thing was I used minecarts to make a timer system, and what I ended up thinking of, thanks to him, was, oh yeah, I can use cobwebs and the minecart will fall down and it will just be a timer, and it worked brilliantly. Also, while this was going on, there was a 70-minute MCMMO booster, which gave MCMMO boosts for everything for 70 minutes. For 50 of those minutes, I couldn't do the all 70, I grinded so hard for acrobatics. That's what the acrobatics grinder is. And I grinded 500 levels of acrobatics, as you see right here in the video. Just zoom in if you have to. I might zoom in, but I'm not in the mood to edit right now, so I'm just, like, pissed. I'm so pissed. And that's basically what's going on. And I just tear it down in the episode, basically. So that's just what happened. And then the next one, I was like, oh, acrobatics. Wait a minute, I need to build one of those. I never built it in last season, and now I need to build one. So I'm gonna build one. So I ended up building one along with. I'm gonna be calling it the MCMO AAA battery factory, because it's not one acro grinder. It's 3. It's gonna be acrobatics, alchemy, and archery. We didn't do the archery in this episode. We're gonna do it in the later time, but that might be the next episode. But we don't have enough spawners for it, so I'm introing here again. Probably not all the way, but that's what goes to show. You should check your audio, guys. This is just so much. This is so much piss, in all honesty. I'm just like, come on now. So I'm going to do a little editing really quick before the rest of this starts off, because I need to rest my voice for a little bit, because I don't want to continue talking, and I need to listen to something, and I've been doing this for 12 minutes. So I'm going to really quick stop this right here, and it's going to start back up for you guys, but I'm going to do a little edits really quick, and then we'll get right back into it. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay guys, I'm back from a slight break. I don't know how much I'm going to talk through this. I might put some music at the end of it, because I am tired of this BS that I have to do right now. And I think a lot of people can agree with me. So right here is where we start off making the platform for our farm, for our MCMO AAA battery factory. That's what we're going to call it, because I am funny. I will probably, once I get the archery thing built up, I will put the title. It's going to be the AAA MCMO Battery Factory Completed or something like that. That's going to be neat. So while building it, we split the whole. I miscounted here, and I forgot that there was a block in there to add to everything. So I went out to the distance of the actual mining station that length, because I just wanted to keep everything not symmetrical, but kind of equal. I had to spend some money, and I didn't really want to spend money because I'm still saving money, and I still need to get Daniel to get on. I might see if I can get the Skype message in right now on my phone, so let's do that. And we get it built that way, and it ends up happening where I did not plan this at all, but it worked out perfectly, and I'm happy it did. What ends up happening is I split it down the middle where the walkway of the logs is, and then the side to the right of the logs, when you're walking in to the left, is going to be the alchemy station, and then to the right, that's where we start the acro grinder. I go up by 5 blocks, because 5 blocks is the good damage for, sorry, 5 blocks will damage you, and it's mainly for maybe people who haven't seen MMO grind, and we'll just, at the top, I was gonna make some stairs, that didn't end up working out, because it went to build height, but it went to build height in the same amount of space from, like, see how I split it? So, from the, if you look at the walkway from that side to the other side, right at the point where the walkway is where we start building the grinder up, and it literally went to build height. I didn't make it all the way to build height because I didn't know if TPing or IS warping would work like that, so I didn't go all the way up to the top. And what ended up happening was it got to that very top, and I had enough room that it filled up basically the entire length of the thing, and I was really happy. You'll understand a little later, and I was really happy. So it was amazing, and I wasn't planned at all. I didn't realize it was going to do that, so it was kind of one of those, oh, thank God for that, because this would be so much more of a hassle, because I wanted it to be, you kept falling down, you kept falling down, you kept falling down. So at the top, there's going to be, I didn't mention this in the episode, so I'm probably going to just mention it now, because I can. At the top, there's going to be a sign, there's going to be IS warp, and probably in the AH, we're going to put a little, I'm probably going to put in something that says, IS warp, Grandpa Dan 1, 2, 3 for Echo Grinder, Alchemy Grinder, and Archery Grinder. And they're going to warp up to the top, and they're going to fall all the way down. And at the top, there's going to be other signs for the best alchemy level, for the best acro levels to get an extra XP for acrobatics. Feather falling boots are needed, and we'll be doing some XP grinding to get feather falling boots, and we'll put some chests up there where you can buy a feather falling book for maybe 100 XP. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we'll buy it for not 100 XP, for maybe $5,000. A pretty good price. Maybe 10,000. I don't know. And then we'll fall all the way down and go into the alchemy area where they can buy sugarcane, spiderite, glowstone, redstone, glass bottles, and any of that you need for this kind of thing to be able to work on your MCMMO alchemy. And what you can do, and it's a double feature thing, you can work on your alchemy, and you can go up and you can come down. Mainly for me and Dan, not for others, because if there's others around, it's kind of problematic, if you know what I mean. I just gotta figure out if we can allow players are allowed to grind with. Players are allowed to use brewing stands. I think that's in the config if we can. Pattern-wise for the floor, I didn't have really any great ideas because it's just hard. And I realized we need to stockpile up on some wood, all woods. So that's probably going to be what I'm doing off camera once I finish up the storage area a little bit. I need to get some more sticks to make some more item frames to see what the limit of item frames is on the island. I don't know if there is. That was what it was in last season, and I didn't understand that, and it was kind of dumb. And I don't know if there is or not, but if there is, I'll figure out. There was also a head limit too, and that didn't really make any sense, and I don't know why it made sense. And that right there was the action of how the timer system works. So I booted it up. So there we getting the brewing stands, and basically you don't really need any new potions. For me and Daniel, we're just probably gonna leave a speed potion or something in there and just use glowstone, redstone, glowstone, redstone, glowstone, redstone every time. You just need to put the ingredients in. You don't need to put the bottles in. So it's a lot easier than people were It's a hard one to grind because it's hard to get XP, and it's crazy hard. But we have MC and MMO boosters, but even then, now thinking about it, it's still hard to even get a level up, so... Right about now is when I'm deciding to... I don't know when, I'm just deciding on how to make this work, basically. So the whole thing, I go up 5 blocks, go out one, up 5 blocks, and out one, and up 5 blocks. And right here was a little clip that I was going to edit in, a little bit of me just placing blocks down. I did that in one of the previous episodes of when I was building, I think the cactus farm, was it? Or the pumpkin. I can't, not the pumpkin, the sugar cane. I don't remember what one that was. But it was, I can't remember. It was one of them. See, like a cut. And then I get back here, and I put down the chest. I actually tidied up a tree, the wood farming station. I'm calling them stations now, and I'm probably gonna put signs on them to make it official and all that. And I put all the chests down for the storage. We have a ton of chests on the island. I'm not gonna lie, we have too many. It's crazy. I've never had this many chests in Minecraft before, so yeah. And yeah, this is what we're doing. And you're gonna see the wall. And basically, I just gather some wood up, and I gather wood up, and I gather up. I don't know much what else I gather up, but I'm getting to the point where to make more content, I'm probably not gonna wait on the Fortune 7 pickaxe. I really want it, and I really need it. And I just need Daniel to give me his password, or for him to change his password for me, before I can access it. And I'm gonna contact him as soon as I can, but I haven't gotten in touch with him because everything is just going downhill. And apparently he has no signal, he's not answering. I haven't messaged him on Skype too much, so we'll see about that. Anyways, later. I'm trying to sign into Skype right now. Let's see if I can. I can't remember my password. Let's see. Did I get it? No, wrong password. So I think I would do this one. Sorry, guys. My attention span is just low. So, when we're building up right here, it was going to be a time-lapse kind of a thing. So, that's just kind of funny that everything is now sped up because of, you know what happened. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to try my last. Let's try that one. No, 10. So we time-lapsed this portion here, really, and that wasn't much of a big deal. It's not too much to watch at this part. So, yeah, that's how we do it. And you'll notice when we get to the top that I'm looking, I have F3 up because I'm looking at the Z coordinates to get to negative 8860, and then it got up to 88. It got up to that, and I was like, dang. I can go up one more, and I'm already at almost block limit, because look, I'm at 251 block height. That's pretty much block limit. So that's bodes well here, man. So let's see, so yeah, that's what we did, and then I cut coming up soon, and see what I did. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was bad. I almost thought I was recording on screen. So, we get the rest of the wood, and we decide that instead of just doing it single rows, where we were going to do the whole thing, and that's what I ended up doing. I use wood for it, and I need to gather up some wood, and that's what we're going to be hopefully doing a lot of. Yeah, like, that was the pattern right there that I decided. So. But, anyways. I need to figure out my password for Skype. That's not good. So, yeah, that's what's going on, guys. I have 5 more minutes of talking. But I will mention, so it gets built up and it looks good, so we're going to maybe make some money off of it. I don't know how much money we're going to make off of it, but we're going to do our best to make some money off of it. Anyways. But, oh yeah, so I did mention, I think it was in this episode that, yeah, I was at the end of this. I'm excited because Quest for the Golden Creeper Season 2, I'm going to be calling it the Rebirth. It might be coming out soon. I'm happy with SkyBlock right now, but it's just to the point where I don't have the necessary resources that Daniel had to help me do the things I want to do, because there's so much we can do. And it's right now it's just the grinding portion where we need to grind out a lot of money. And that's hard to do because it's so difficult to get money and it's so much time. And all these people with top islands have all these people, and I only have Daniel right now. And he's not even around right now, so it's just getting difficult and difficult and difficult. So hopefully we can do what we need to do. I'm working on I don't know, I'm trying to work on, yeah, there's the wall there, it looks great. But I got the store done in Quest for the Golden Creeper, almost done. And it looks good, and I'm so excited, guys. I love the SkyBlock, I just need something vanilla again, partially vanilla. And down here, I realized that what my idea for the alchemy was that brewing stands would just be all over the place, and people could go into put the brewing stand, brew whatever they want, and maybe leave it. But they can't do that because people might mess with the brewing stuff, so I decided to make little jail cells for them. So that's what pretty much goes on here. And I'm gonna pretty much that's pretty much all I have to say right now, guys. This is all that went on in the episode. It wasn't too much. It was a lot of progress, but it just sucks that it got deleted. But for the rest of the episode, I'm going to be playing some free music that does not have copyright infringement upon it. So, it's the Jupiter music, so I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the episode. Thanks for watching. If you watched this all the way through, thank you so much. It's just been a rough right now, and I'm just mad. It's all heck, because I want to get the episodes out and such. I also have to change the pressure plates to levers, if anyone was wondering, so. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you next time, and enjoy the rest of the video, along with the music it has to offer.